It's...
We are connected.
I felt the same thing. There was a couple who very much helped to keep me alive and sane and happy through the weirdness, and that's Jeff and Sandra.
Really, how many hours sleep do you get in a night?
I probably average around 3.
A night?
Yeah, probably around 3, 4. Because at night, when everything is, you know, when the circus ain't around you at work and you're alone. So the fucking circus commences and you deal with it. But the circus helps because it's just a whole lot of thinking. So you just write.
It is undeniable that Johnny Depp has been through the worst phase of his life over the past couple of months and even years. But now, it seems things have taken a nosedive for the worst. And I'm not only referring to the series of disasters that have befallen his career since his court cases, but the actor has also lost what most people would have considered as his last net. And now, word on the street is that he's been projecting all of his pain and anger onto his new projects. And from how things are looking, he just might be out of the job a lot sooner than most people would have thought. These details are only where it begins with Johnny Depp's life at the moment, so if you don't want to miss the rest of the tea, then stick around till the end of the video. While his career already took a major blow over the past couple of months, it seems Johnny Depp has just landed himself in yet another fix, except that this time, the damage might be more permanent than any of the others that have happened in the past. You see, earlier this year, France's Why Not Productions unveiled a playful first teaser image of Johnny Depp in the role of King Louis XV in French director Mai Wen's historical love story Jean du Barry, in which she also co-stars as the titular courtesan. And while the production company has confirmed that the shoot began on July 26th for 11 weeks, with locations including Versailles and other Shadocs in the Paris region as well as the studio, it seems things haven't exactly been going pitchy perfect for Johnny. According to the news, controversies find their way to Hollywood actor Johnny Depp. The actor recently had a tough time filming his next project, the French film Jean du Barry with director Mai Wen. The director-actor duo had a lot of arguments on the set. In a recent interview, French showbiz commentator Bernard Montiel revealed how Johnny Depp had several arguments with Mai Wen because of timing issues. He said, "Johnny Depp is an excellent actor when he comes on the set, except that sometimes the team is ready at 6 a.m. and no one comes. So, afterward, Mai Wen gets angry and the next day, it is she who does not come, and there's Johnny Depp. It's madness." They're off. The film, which is supposed to be Depp's first role since the high-profile legal battle he had last year, is currently in the post-production stage. Johnny Depp will play King Louis XV. The film is set to release in 2023. However, it seems there's a reason Johnny was acting out, as the actor just suffered a major loss in his life. Per the news, Johnny Depp is mourning the death of his close friend and collaborator Jeff Beck. A source told People the Pirates of the Caribbean star is totally devastated after the English guitarist died at the age of 78 on Tuesday, noting that Depp was by Jeff's bedside along with some other rock stars before Beck's death. They had a really tight friendship. They were extremely close, and he got even closer over this past summer when they were touring together, the source shared. The sickness came on really quickly and it all deteriorated rapidly in the last couple of weeks. The source also added that while Johnny is still processing the news, the actor is also devastated. You see, Jeff and Johnny actually go way back, which is why this was such a major blow to the actor. "I haven't had another creative partner like him for ages," Beck said of Depp at the time. "He was a major force on this record. I just hope people will take him seriously as a musician because it's a hard thing for some people to accept that Johnny Depp can sing rock and roll." And their relationship went far beyond just the music, as the stars actually created a brotherly bond. In an October Sirius XM Town Hall special hosted by Stevie Van Sant, Depp spoke about living with Beck and his wife Sandra before he and the former Yardbirds guitarist began touring their album 18. "For me, Jeff, very simply and kindly, Jeff and his wife Sandra just took me into their house and I lived with them for months and months and months," Depp said at the time. The actor and musician went on to say he felt he could actually be himself once he and Beck started touring their new music together last summer. "And then we went on the first tour together," Depp said in the interview. "So for me, having had to deal with other things at the same time, once those things, are down the road and you drop into the tour, it's like you're home. You are home and you feel at home, like where I can actually be me." The duo also performed several shows together. Beck's family confirmed his death in a statement. "On behalf of his family, it is with deep and profound sadness that we share the news of Jeff Beck's passing," the statement began. "After suddenly contracting bacterial meningitis, He peacefully passed away yesterday. His family asks for privacy while they process this tremendous loss. Through the years, Beck, who rose to fame in 1965 when he took over as guitarist for the Yardbirds, replacing Eric Clapton, was featured in iconic moments in music, from his role as lead guitarist on Mick Jagger's debut album She's the Boss to the title track on Ozzy Osbourne's latest album titled Patient Number 9. However, outside all of this pain the actor has had to deal with in recent times, things haven't generally been particularly pitchy with his career. Depp first found fame on the hit 80 Seconds TV show 21 Jump Street. He ascended to Hollywood stardom with Tim Burton's cult favorite film Edward Scissorhands in 1990, starring alongside Winona Ryder, a future partner. Over the next few decades, he won acclaim for his roles as misunderstood, brooding loners and anti-heroes in films such as What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Donnie Brasco, and Sleepy Hollow. But over the past few years, Depp has failed to reach similar box office heights. New offerings such as Transcendence, The Lone Ranger, and Dark Shadows, directed by Burton, a longtime collaborator, tanked among critics and disappointed at the box office, signaling that the public had grown tired of his gothic vibe. While Depp's films have earned more than $4 billion domestically over the decades, experts said he might have reached the end of his road. I predict his career may never recover, Nina Romani, a former federal prosecutor, told Insider. Disney has lost interest in Depp for its Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and I can't imagine any other major studio wanting to work with him. He's going to be the next Harvey Weinstein. And it seems this prediction from the experts might be checking out, because while the actor has been acquitted of the crimes his ex-wife said he committed against her, Disney has still refused to take him back on. In fact, the company is actually in talks to have him replaced for a new installment of the show. Jerry Bruckheimer recently spoke to the Sunday Times Culture magazine and dished out the future of the franchise, which featured Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow. When asked if Depp could return to the Pirates franchise, Bruckheimer said, "Not at this point. The future is yet to be decided." He also commented on speculation that the Pirates franchise could return with a female lead this time, and appeared to confirm that Tanya star Margot is in talks. "Yes, we are talking to Margot Robbie. We are developing 2 Pirates scripts, one with her and one without," Bruckheimer revealed. Depp led the Pirates franchise as Jack Sparrow for 5 blockbuster films and had expressed interest in reprising the role for a 6th installment. However, he later stated that he wouldn't return to the franchise even if he was offered all the money on this earth for it. Margot herself teased joining the new Pirates in 2020, saying, "I'm not a producer on Pirates, so I'll sit back and kind of wait for the process." We're really excited at the prospect of adding obviously a very key female element to that world. And besides this, there is also the fact that he's now having problems with his current director. While many people on the internet seem to believe that Johnny's career might be reaching the end of its momentum, some still want him back on the big screens, like this user who wrote, "All I'm saying is if he's not Captain Jack Sparrow anymore, somebody gone see me. Pirates of the Caribbean is one of my favorite movies ever. Who knows, the actor just might come at us with a surprise. But till then, let's hope he manages to keep his head above water." That's it for this video. Goodbye.